All right. What does this mean? Which measure of central tendency is the best one? What are the measures of central tendency? Mean, median, and mode. So I promised you guys we would do our own set of data. So we are going to ask you to raise your hand and tell us what is your shoe size, and we are going to write them down. Cody, what is it? 10 and a half. Isaac. You're not even embarrassed. Some of you probably don't know. Does anybody not know their shoe size?
6.5.
Oh, I almost skipped you.
Does anyone know how big this is?
12. Campbell, I skipped you. Maybe? And I'm 7.5. Okay, grab your calculators. And let's put these in. Let's find our standard deviation. Let's find our mean. Let's find our median. In a second, we'll look and find our mode. For those of you not here yesterday, on your calculator, we have steps that can do this. And all of you should go through, push second. Oh, I got to get out of here. I want you to get out. Sorry, mine's being weird. I want to clear my memory, but it won't let me get out of my lists. I'm stuck. Okay, all of you need to follow the first few steps. So everyone push your second button, it's blue, and then push the plus key, because above the plus is blue, it says memory. So second, plus sign. And we need to clear out all your memory. Somebody help me with what the steps are. 7, 1, 2. Second, plus 7, 1, 2. My calculator's frozen. Oh, there we go. Second, plus 7. If you do it too many times, it jams it. So if we did this every class, every student, it's not the best for the calculator. Okay, once your memory is cleared, I want everyone to go over from alpha, go over 2 more, and click the stat button. If you were here yesterday, you can go, oh, except I don't have the numbers up here. And then we're going to push enter because we are going to put numbers into our set. So you guys are going to have to do this for me. Here's our shoe sizes. Please put all of those in, and you push enter in between. Corbin, I need you to do this. And Carter Wilkerson, will you do yours without that one? Will you put all the numbers in but leave out Isaac's? That's what we're going to explore today, because this one is probably an outlier. I don't know for sure. It's exactly what we wanted to happen. If there's not an outlier, I have to make up an outlier. You're putting these into your calculator. Oh, did you follow? Okay, so push stat. Push the stat button, and then enter. And then you're going to put them in, in here. So 10.5, enter. 14.5, enter. Probably should have recorded that. Okay, on the right is the data that we got when we put in all of our shoe sizes. On the left is the data that Carter got when he put in everybody's except the 14.5. Because what happened when we had that bigger shoe size in there? How did it affect our mean and our median? Maybe. Are you pointing? Yeah. Oh, it pushed them up a little bit, especially, which one did it affect the most? The mean. It affected the mean quite a bit. That is quite a bit different shoe size than that one. Okay? Why doesn't it change the median very much? It is the middle number. So all it did, let's say they're in order, all it did was move it from here to here, here to here, because it just took away one value. But the average is adding them up. So if you put a number that doesn't quite fit with the rest of them, even the 6.5s could be pulling it down, because we use like 11s and 12s seems to be right in the middle. Okay, let's go back and look at that worksheet now. So, which measure of central tendency tends to best describe the data? If there is no outliers, so when we took out the 14.5, which one best described the data? The mean. If there is an outlier, the median is the best one. So I'm trying to think, I think it was just earlier in this year, we were doing measures of central tendency with my Math 2 class. And I asked the kids, we did the number of pets. So just like on that other screen, instead of shoe size, we did number of pets. And we got to a kid who lived on a farm, and they had like 12 cats, 5 chickens. So all of a sudden, he had like 50 pets. What do you think happened to our average? The average was, okay, so it was like 1 pet, 2 pets, 0, 1, 0, 2, right? 3. Like that's, everyone had like 0, 1, or 2 pets. This kid had 57. The average in the class was like 12. Is that accurate? No, because there was this outlier. So if you want to write here to remind yourself, if there's an outlier, like somebody who has a farm pet, that is going to be, you need to not look at the average anymore. You would need to look at the median. The median would still be 2 or 1.5 or something like that, okay? So an outlier, you want to use your median. It doesn't move much. It moves from here to here. Okay, let's go down here. Jace, will you read this one for us? Wow, of? Maybe? Okay, get out your calculators. Those of you who were gone yesterday, I hope you're picking up on this quickly. Please put these in. Let's find the mean and the median. So you push your stat button, and then you push 1. When you get to that, stat 1. When you get here, if you have all of the data from our shoe sizes, please look up here if you're not sure what to do. You push up so that your list number 1 is highlighted, and then you push clear and enter. It will delete all of the data. Please put in these numbers of golf scores. Is that what we're doing? Yes. 70, 72. Before you finish, do you see any outliers? She should be kicked off the team. Just kidding. Okay, a lot of you know how to finish this. If you were not here, yeah. Oh, no, we're putting it in. Push stat again. Go over to calculate. The calculator is going to tell us all the fancy data. Enter, 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 enter. Okay, so on your paper, please write down the mean is 81. The median is 75. The mean, which one is it? The mean was 81. The median was 75. Looking at these scores, Sawyer, I'm going to pick on you. Which one of these is going to best represent the data? The median. Why? Yes. The 75 best represents the data. because there's an outlier, right? That outlier, by the way, in golf, you don't want that many shots. That's twice as many. That's twice as many almost as some of these girls. Okay, yeah. You're just, okay. So in this one, because of the outlier, the median is the best. So if you say, what is about the score of the girls on your team? Would you want to say 81 or 75? 75, because 81 is above all of them except one. And when we're asking for averages, we want it to represent everybody. Do you guys see that the 81 is above, way above all the scores? Okay, make sure you write that down. This one best represents the data because of the outlier. We have a big ideas assignment, and if you don't know the reasons why, it's going to be awfully hard. It's one of those drag and drop or multiple selections. So you need to know it best represents the data. Why? Because there's an outlier, because the mean is too high. This one is above all the other answers. If I'm given, oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, you want to read it?
No, I don't think it's recorded.
Well, we don't need that yet, but thank you. You just wait. Maylee, will you read it for us? Okay, your calculator doesn't have a fancy program to solve this. So please write down this equation. We learned yesterday that to find the average, you add up all the data points, and I'm going to change my question mark just to be an X. You can make it a T for test score, you can make it an S for S score, but those look like plus and 5 to me. And these are the first 4, but they're asking if there was a 5th one, if there was a 5th score, what does it have to be so that my mean, or my average, is 85? So Ethan Hobbs, how do you solve this for X? How do you get the X by itself? Do you think you know what to do, Ethan? Well, so look at it for a second. I know you were reading. So look at this for a second. I want you to try to figure out what X is. How could you do that? How can I solve it?
I probably could add
Close. Close. What were you going to say, Carter? We definitely need to do that first. We're going to do an inverse operation. We do need to add those up, or I guess you could subtract them one at a time. I think that sounds annoying. So I'm probably going to add these up. I'm multiplying both sides by this 5. Looks better already, right? Multiplied both sides by 5. I added 65 and 80 and 85 and 100. And a lot of you jumped ahead and have already solved it. So Dax, what else needs to be done to solve that? Exactly. Yes. No, I just did that wrong. He needs 105%. I didn't borrow. The score that Joshua needs on that 5th test to end with an average of 85 in that class is a 95%. So the setups on these are going to be very similar. Instead of giving us all of the information and asking for the average, they're giving us all the information but one. They're even giving us the average. Okay, the biggest mistake that people, will you look that way, please? The biggest mistake that people make is when they divide, sometimes they think this is 4. Why would they think this is 4? Bailey? Yeah, they forget to take that into account. Will you get up and walk and throw it away instead of throwing it from there? All right, try this one on your own. Hugo has the following data. 13873x3. If the mean is 4, what is x? Set it up exactly like the other one. Like I said earlier, the main thing that people make mistakes on or forget is this guy. And even sometimes they put the wrong number there because of the x, or I don't know. It just happens. So I keep picking on the same people today. Okay, Max, what do I do first from here? There's two things you could do. Yes. And I'm kind of going to do two steps at once because I am not rewriting that. So what did y'all get here? And so we need 3 more. We need 3 more to get to that mean. Okay. So as one more basic idea, if I ask for how many pets everybody has, and it's 3, 2, 1, 3, 0, 0, 1, 3, 4, and I find the average, what should it be about? Around 2. If we have a friend who has a farm and he's got 57 pets, what would this do to your average? It would make it so high. I don't know exactly what it would be. Let's just say 12. It would say the average number of pets per person in this class is 12. That is not true. That does not represent the data. We would want to put them in order and find the median. And then the reasons why would be because the average is above almost all of the data. That's why the median would be better for that one with the outlier. Okay, there's a couple different assignments. I have not assigned the big ideas yet. What is this one? Oh yeah. This first one's going to practice finding the missing value when you're given the mean, like the ones we just did at the bottom of the page. So it's going to be like these ones. I think we caught all the errors on that second one so that you can get these ones right on first try. Do you think you understand how to use the calculator so you could do the front side of that? Okay. You might have to come in during PAC though if you don't have. I guess I should stop my video. All right, so let's all do number 1 together just because I want to make sure you get them right. Find the value of x. So we've got x plus 15 plus 13. If I divide it by 3, I want to get a 12. This is just how you set them up. Then the first thing to do is to get rid of that denominator. So they're pretty straightforward if you set it up right.